What is going on, guys? I don't know if that RAF Wrestling is on or not. I know Bo Nickal embarrassed himself yet again. Yet again. Did this not have a thumbnail? I'm just seeing it showing up with no thumbnail. I mean, this is unbelievable. Let me go to edit, customize, details maybe. Yeah, it didn't upload a thumbnail. I'm done. Let me just save that thumbnail. I'll just make it as that thumbnail. Did I not do anything properly on this one? Nope, I did not. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second, boys. I jumped the gun. I did not fix that properly. Let's go. What is up? The one who vapes multi-time made man. Yo missed weight and Bo pulled out. Didn't some other guy who weighed the same as Bo, didn't he end up fighting Yo or something along those lines though? Bo said, fuck that. Bo knew he was going to get demolished, bro. I wish they would have called me up to step in. I wish they would have called me up to step in. I would have just absolutely murked him. I would have murked him. Did you see his coat video? He was like, man, they're classless. He said I showered with Jerry. Bro really said how many showers you took with Jerry. Up in Penn State. That hurt Bo's feelings. I told you guys in the video, I said, Bo wish he would have kept his mouth shut. His little ginger mouth shut. And that's what he said, even in the video. At least he was honest there. He's got a memory of an elephant, man. Man, I would love to just watch Colby trash Bo with facts. I didn't know how spoon-fed Bo was until your last video. Really? Yoel's new opponent schooled him. Did he really? It made me like Colby 1% more. That made me like Colby 1%. I wonder how many showers Bo took. Yeah. Sandusky can't save you now. Damn, Colby's been watching the material. Colby's been watching the material around here. That's wild. That legit is wild. Dude made Colby look like a hero. Can't be bummier than that. Somebody commented, imagine having Colby Covington Luke Rockhold team up on you and look like they make the most sense. Shower with Sandusky or Connor. Whoa. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Is Colby out wrestling Luke pretty badly? I don't care to watch that shit. I'm not that desperate to have some type of content of some sort. Like, I just don't care. Dare I say the Bo reaction was the best Joey fight reaction? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Colby just texted Luke and freestyle Chandler worse than Bo lately. You guys think Colby ever fights again? You think Colby ever fights again? Colby whooped Luke and won by tech. What does tech mean? Do you think Paddy vs. Hooker will happen because of all the trash talking? It's possible. Dan gets a couple wins. Could get a couple wins and then all of a sudden could be possible. I low-key forgot about him. Colby? Anyone find it crazy? Remember when people used to act like he's relevant? Would probably only fight Masvidal. I don't even think he would do that. That beating should count on Bo's record. I know. But to be fair, he did get jumped. Yeah. They were whooping him, man. I was like Herb Dean, dude. That dude that was yelling in the crowd was Herb Dean. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Stop it, guys. Leave him alone. Like, I was like, all right, enough. Leave him alone. 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 I mean, that's legit hilarious. Whoa. I mean, it literally is crazy. Legit is crazy. Like, leave him alone, buddy. Just leave him alone. He can't handle it. Get off of him. Get off of him. Bro. What Colby and Luke, what they did to Bo, that's when you say they violated him. No Sandusky. They violated him. They said, leave him alone. All right, guys, that's enough. Bro, that's so fucking funny. That legit is hilarious. What a clashing words for the channel. Colby versus Bo. Never thought I'd laugh at something Colby said. Dude, and he said it all fluidly as well. There was a fluidity in the way he talked, too. And then Luke was just dunking on him, and Colby was like, yeah, facts. Colby was the hype man for Luke. He's like, facts, facts, facts. Yeah, college bum. You know how satisfying it is for me to, like, be saying something for so long and then just, like, finally, like, some notable people in the community say it right to his fucking face, man. Oh, my God. That's so enjoyable. So enjoyable. Maybe a new fan of Luke. Luke be bouncing around combat sports for a paycheck, hasn't won in years. What does that mean? Anything? He's done more than Bo will ever do. And you know what's crazy? I keep seeing motherfuckers saying Luke Rockhold quit at BKFC. What? How dumb are motherfuckers to say Luke Rockhold quit in BKFC? You think that was quitting? All his teeth were fucking destroyed? That's like saying Whitaker quit against Hamzat. Like, as a pejorative. Like, when I say quit, when I hear quit, I think that means they think, okay, I have no chance of winning, so I'm out of here. Not, oh, this injury is so devastating that I cannot continue. You know? Either way, it's all quitting technically, but to act like that's the same. What I'm trying to say is to act like RDR versus Bo and Luke, whoever he fought and got his teeth busted up, is in the same realm of quitting is just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. BKFC is actually scary. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. That's the last thing I want to do. Yoshi, thank you for the $2. Skur told Armin he loves his fight style. IRL stream. Look, I don't know why everyone is like, I don't know. There's too many people in the MMA. I guess there's nothing going on right now. There's like too many people like, hey man, did you see this, man? Some MMA, I guess it's kind of cool. Like, oh, this MMA YouTuber grappled somewhat or talked to a fighter, man. But I don't know. I don't really care. The only thing that I noticed immediately stuck out to me when I saw a screenshot of some high heels. I saw some insecurity, man. I saw some insecurity. I saw some real insecurity. But thank you for the $2, Yoshi. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. BKFC is bums fights in an arena. Basically. Joey reaction to RDR versus Bo is legendary. What's crazy is, how long did I say he was quitting? How long did I said he was quitting at the end of the first round? I said he's already quit. He's already quit. I can't wait. And I'm just like, quit. He's quitting. He's quitting. Yeah, get TKO'd. It's cool because shit himself in front of Armin and acted polite for once. I mean, I don't know. I can't give a full assessment. I've just seen bits and pieces. Hey, who was the fighter that faked an injury last night? I can't remember, but it was a bad fake that everyone saw. Rodolfo Bellato. What is his name? Bellato. Rodolfo Bellato, right? Man, Joey, glad you live tonight. Boy, got to work tomorrow on Sunday. Fuck this job, man. I'm trying to get something new, man. I ain't trying to deal with this commute. How long you got to drive? And May Joey's always keeps it real. He's authentic while the other dude is a fake bitch. I am who I am. I am who I am. This is who I am in real life, too. Exactly what you guys see on this channel is who I am in real life. Yoshi, thank you for the $2. We appreciate you, Joey. Those were heels, can't lie. Yeah, I noticed that. I pick up on like small things. That's probably some type of mental disability. Like my eyes just like I'll just fucking zone in on the smallest fucking thing. And I'm like, damn. Wearing those lifts. Yeah, those Vans he's wearing are literally platforms. I looked them up. What are they called? Let me look them up. What are they called? Let me look them up. I gotta look them bitches up. I have one pair of shoes that I wear when I go out hiking and shit that are kind of like that. Damn, Colby really doing doggy style on Luke. I'm done. I noticed the heels straight away too. It's an insecurity, man. I'm done. Bro figured out the exact make and model. What the fuck is wrong with you? How did you figure this shit out? Dude, I don't know. These don't even look as thick of what I saw. Are you sure this is it? Nah, dude. These aren't even it. The other ones are thicker. The other ones look like some crazy hiking boots. I don't even think these are the right ones, bro. Nah, these aren't thick enough. I'm telling you right now. I don't think these are thick enough. Maybe you're right, though. But I'm looking side by side right now. Nah. They're not thick enough. Trying to work Monday through Friday, not Sunday through Thursday. My favorite shift was Monday through Friday, 7 to 3. Was Monday through Friday, 7 to 3. Let me look up the ones I have. I have some, I believe they're Adidas. I have 2 pairs that I wear when I'm out hiking. Let's go to bestsellers. Men. I believe they're Terex. I have too many pairs of shoes just to wear one fucking pair all the time. Damn, I can't find them. They're pretty thick. Let me see if I can find them. Sort top sellers, maybe. Come on, I don't need this bullshit. I have the Terex Free Hiker 2 Gore-Tex hiking shoes. Which I actually think are pretty slick, man. I have those. Go look those up. I think I have 2 pairs of those. You guys know what I'm talking about? I have the all black pair, I believe it is. I think I have the all black pair. Let me see if I can log in and see when I bought these bitches. I'm sure I made an account when I ordered them. Come on now. Come on now. Yes, I got to log in saved. Okay, let's go. Sign me in. Sign me in. My orders. All right, let's see. Let's see. Damn, it doesn't have them. I guess it deletes them after a certain period of time. Oh, never mind. Let me go to 2025. Damn, I must have got them in 2024. No way I bought them in 2023. That's fucking wild. No orders found. These aren't them. I've bought multiple pairs, and I can't find. I clicked view all orders. I guess they don't show up on here. I'd love to know when I bought those. Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm pissed off. I know I bought more shoes than what are on here. Let me click 2024 again. Yeah, it makes no sense. It says 2024, no orders, but then it populates 2 orders. Let me see if I can search it in my email. I probably deleted it. Adidas. How do I spell Adidas? Gore-Tex. Looks like it was November 2023, I think. Great news. It's on your way. Nah, these are the shoes. I have the shoes too, the regular shoes. Order was delivered. Damn, where is the time gone? It was April 2023. Good shit that I have these emails still. Hold on, that's not even the right ones. Let me see. It was January 31st, 2023. It's looking like. I know we just went down a bunch of nothingness. Sorry about that, but I had to figure that out. All right. Joe Swanson, thank you for the $1.99. Armin, the first MMA guy to beat a wrestler in RAF. Armin's a nasty wrestler, bro. A nasty wrestler. So I'm not surprised. But to be honest, I don't care. Maybe you got the extra thick ones. I don't think that's the right shoes. I see many new videos on Bo arrive in 2026, hopefully. Thoughts on Guru Wrestling Armin? Look, I said this yesterday, and I don't care to sit here and like talk about this shit because all I've seen was a couple clips, and I really don't give a fuck about that. I think it's crazy. People are like, oh man, he got humiliated. Keep in mind, Armin is a trained elite fighter with elite wrestling. Like, not being able to do anything to him is not really all that embarrassing, in my opinion. I can't sit here and act like it's embarrassing to not be able to take down an elite fighter and wrestler. That being said, the clips that I saw, I would manhandle him. I got elite wrestling too. I'd manhandle him, just so you guys know. But he's too insecure. He would never even take that wrestling match. I'd pin him in 5 seconds. I'd sub him out too. We could do submission wrestling. I don't care about how tall he looked. Don't really care. Yeah, I'm looking for that 73. You got any suggestions? It's really hard. I don't know. Like, it's very region specific. Try to get into a trade, bro. Said wasn't allowed to take him down. It is what it is. Once in like 2024, I was out hiking in the distance. I saw a short man who looked like he lifted heavy weights with the camera facing, talking, locked eyes, mouth, see you at the top. Pushing that rock uphill, is that what it was? Joe would fish hook him. Bro's going to jump on the good old lay on him. Look, I've had a couple people say they could out wrestle me. Oh, I wrestled here, I wrestled there. I've always out wrestled them. All right? I've always out wrestled them. I had somebody one time tell me, bro, I wrestled in high school. I would fuck you up. And I said, I would sub you in a fucking second, buddy. Me and my buddies used to wrestle nonstop. All day, every day when we were younger. Any field, any bedroom pause, any open area, any basement, anywhere. We would be submission wrestling. Non-fucking stop. One of my buddies actually is double jointed. I actually accidentally choked one of my buddies out one time. Actually choked him out. I thought he's faking too. I kept choking him. I thought he was faking. He went out. And I thought he was joking. And then I realized that he's being for real. So. Yoshi, thank you for the $2. Yes, Joey, talk that smack. We needed you versus... Dude, he would never accept that, bro. He would get humiliated and embarrassed. I would do him dirty. It would ruin his entire channel. He would never hear the end of it when I was done. Joe was showering with Nickal. No, I was not showering with Nickal. I was not showering with Nickal, you fucking weirdo. Leave that to Bo Nickal. Leave that to Bo Nickal, Sandusky. But thank you, Yoshi, for the $2 holler. Appreciate you, my friend. Just saw you spitting facts about Taporia's court case. The replies were people suing out you, poking holes in their narratives. Dude, it's so fucking dumb. Everything's over-sensationalized. It's like, why are we making stuff out of nothing that's not true? Like, that's what we're doing. Like, we're making up fake news just so we can all react to salacious fake news. Does it ever fucking stop? Does it ever fucking stop at all? Yeah, behind the barn, all that stuff. All that stuff, man. All that. Oh my, the one who vapes with the 20 gifted memberships. Who's matching him? We need a good dono war going. My December and January have been real bummy. Who's matching the 20 gifted memberships? Appreciate you. Multi-time made man 20 gifted memberships. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, bro. Days is in the building. By the way, Days, I'm watching Welcome to Derry. I'm almost done. It's damn good. Doesn't have the balls to say that to Armin to his face. Say what? You know what's hilarious? People would say that about me. You know, I literally would say anything to anyone's face. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. Like, I would definitely, like if something came up and I was face to face with someone that would attack me, even if it was a UFC fighter, if things get heated, I'm getting slumped out. Or at least they're going to try. But I'll tell you this, I'd rather get slumped out, whoever was saying it, toes curled and everything. I'd rather get slumped out than get punked. You know? You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Am I wrong or not? I would rather get slumped out than punked. Like, if it's just me and another person, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to let them bitch me. But I don't really care as much. But if, like, it's public, like, whether it be on camera or there's other people around, no matter what, you can't let it slide. Unless you think your life is on the line, you can't let it slide. It's like jail rules. Because then it's just, you got embarrassed, you got punked, you look like a little bitch. Like, at least if someone came up and tried to press you, like, hey, bitch, what you got to say now, motherfucker? Open your mouth. And you're like, fuck you, buddy. Suck my cock. You know? And they beat you up. It is what it is. You may got beaten up, but hopefully you got a couple hits on them too, you know? But someone walks up to you and, like, punks you, and it's public. There's people looking, and there's cameras. Nah, you can't recover from that. Unless it was life-threatening. Like, someone punks you with, like, a fucking gun. Even then, I'm probably getting shot, to be honest. Like, I maybe now that I'm older, maybe not, but I'm one of those people like, you won't shoot me, bitch. And they shoot me in the fucking head. That would be me. That would be me. That's me. That's literally me. You know? Didn't even try, just kept head snapping. Who was 3, Armin's. Like it was nothing. Got mad. Armin said, brother, you know different than fat guy earlier. Okay. To be honest, I don't need the full breakdown of it. Thank you again, the one who vapes, for the 20 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. How did you guys like the Kenny collab? I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday. How did you guys like the Kenny collab? I know there were some people crying. They didn't like some of the things that we said. They were like, no, leave him alone. But most people were positive about it. Most people were positive about it. If we're being real. You know? If you support Colby or Bo, what about him versus Strickland? I would root for Colby and Strickland over Bo. It was good. Address Paddy. I liked it. I liked Kenny collab. Hell yeah, brother. I'd be thinking about other people would do. Joey, what would you do if a female ever disrespect you? Because I'd be thinking I'll just take it up with any male she got with her brother. Just verbally. You know, you just verbally insult them. Just verbally insult them. So they come at you, I'll be like, fuck you, bitch. Have you seen that video? Somebody showed it to me recently. But it's from a while ago. And it's some girl walking her dog with like her boyfriend or some shit. And her dog shits outside. He's like, pick that shit up. She's like, no. He's like, you don't pick it up. I'm beating the fuck out of your boyfriend. Pick that shit up. She's like, I don't got nothing. He's like, I don't care. Pick it up with your fucking hand or I'm going to beat the fuck out of your boyfriend. And he's like, pick it up. That's how you deal with it. Bro, your video on Bo getting ripped was funnier than Bo getting ripped. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You seen that? Yeah, that's how you handle it. You're like, pick that shit up, brother. Pick that shit up, brother. I'm going to beat the fuck out of your boyfriend. Let the bums make hit pieces on you. It brings more viewers, supporters to you. Kenny collab was great. Luke Thomas next, maybe. We'll see. Listen, I know naturally there's going to be a lot of people that try to farm the right-wing obsessed fan base by using my name because I trigger them. So be it. So be it. At the end of the day, I just spit facts. A lot of these people are just trapped in their worldview, and that's why they get so upset because they never want to have any accountability. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. In their minds, they hide behind. Oh no, there's no, but none of the fans don't hate Muslims. The Muslims aren't treated unfairly by the UFC. They're not forced to get double-digit win streaks before they get title shots. I mean, everything I'm speaking is factually based. They don't like certain fighters because of their religion. So they scream, oh, inbred. 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 Which isn't even actually a good insult, by the way. And people are like, it's so true, man. I grokked it. It's so true, even though it's not really true. It's not actually true, just so you know. If you actually did research, you would know that it's not actually true. It's no truer than saying like England or United States, southern areas are inbred. And also the insult itself doesn't make any sense because you know inbreeding causes physical disabilities, right? Like I never delved into the actual argument because it's just so, it's just an attempt to dehumanize certain people because you don't like them, because you don't like their religion or their country of origin. So it's not really worth delving into too much, but it's just basically, oh, well, some reports from fucking 20 years ago in one village said this and that. But really, if you think about it, inbreeding, look up inbreeding. What does inbreeding do? It causes physical disabilities. So to say elite level athletes are inbred, it's just counterintuitive. It makes zero sense. So, but there's no point in really trying to debunk it because it's just a low IQ, racist, xenophobic argument, essentially, is what it is. Fire collab with Kenny. Do more with BJ. You guys didn't flame Aspinall. I didn't even... Dude, the shit went by faster than I can imagine, and it ended up being an hour and 25 minutes. And Goliath, Bilal, Mavs are insane win streaks with tough opponents. If you want to say Habib's team gets privilege, not any different from any other notorious team. If it's one thing, but Muslims be for real. There's not one Muslim that I can think of off the top of my head right now that has ever gotten privilege. Ever. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is one. But I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. So there hasn't been one in recent memory. There's probably been one or two before. Umar, not really. Not really. I don't think Umar got any privilege. He didn't jump over anybody. Oh, what? He fought a top contender after the half of the top 10 ducked him? There's no privileged Orthodox Christian fighter either. Well, I don't keep track of everyone's religion. But if I'm not named, I don't know their religions, but if I think of the majority of undeserved title shots in the last couple years, Colby Covington, Stipe Miocic, Sean Strickland, Sean O'Malley, I'm trying to think who else. There's 4 of them, and I'm noticing a trend right there. I know there's a lot of undeserved title shots. I'm noticing a bit of a trend there. I know Bumtree, there you go. I'm noticing a little bit of a trend there. Could you imagine, genuinely, could you imagine if Muslim fighters got undeserved title shots at the same rate as white American Trump supporters in the UFC? Could you imagine the amount of hatred that would be spewed? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that, guys? I'm just serious. Could you imagine that? There'd be a lot of uproar, rightfully so. And that's just the reality of it. So, Paddy's more privileged than Umar, but stupid fan base will defend him. That's true. Who wins at light heavyweight, Pereira or Izzy? I'll say Pereira. How am I a member? You bought the membership. Thank you so much for buying the membership, you bum. Thank you so much for buying the membership. Joey, how much do you think all your UFC memorabilia costs? I'll say 2,000 maybe. Maybe 3,000. Remember when Dana didn't put the belt on Khabib? I know. Man, you know how much remember how much he was smiling ear to ear when he put that belt on O'Malley? Now, you signed up for the $14.99 tier, true? Thank you for becoming a $14.99 tier member. Appreciate you, bro. Don't you dispute that charge. Joe, who wins Colby in his prime versus Bo Nickal? Probably Bo. I don't know, though. I think they're both bums. But I think Bo would have a size advantage. Colby would have a cardio advantage. Dude said if I wrap it, they'll riot. Do you think if Conor would have caused all that commotion afterwards, he would have put the belt around him? He would have. Rockhold in his prime versus Bo, Rockhold would have dominated him. Prime Colby was way better than Bo. You're probably right. Because I think Bo is bottom of the barrel bummy. Speaking of Izzy, just like Jose Aldo, he's conducting himself as a former champ, one of the best in the division's history, too. I agree. Ilya Taboria privilege, he def did. I mean, privilege undeniable. He def did get privilege. Not that much, but a little bit. You think prime Colby would have tired Bo, the bummy bitch boy, out? Fair enough. Fair enough. When's the next Bo vid? I don't know. I could make one right now. I could legit make one right now. With his little response and then him pulling out. Who do you think Izzy fights next? Kaio or RDR loser? I have no fucking clue. Maybe share a bullet. Islam Ilya ain't beaten Islam. Pereira ain't beaten Tom. Islam could break Hamzat. He got 5 rounds to get lucky. I don't know about all that. I don't know what I would think about Islam Hamzat. I can't even compute that in my head. Damn. Damn, is this news I'm seeing on Twitter is crazy? I wonder if this is real. Damn. This made me like Colby a bit. Me too. I would think Hamzat destroys Islam. I'm not so sure about that. You say Bo pulled out? Yeah, I misspoke, actually. Yo missed weight and Bo turned down the fight, which I understand. People are saying that Conor draws numbers. That's why you can't compare him to Armin. I'm like, yeah, Armin isn't raping up a storm. Yeah. Conor's putting up numbers in the grape category. That's the reality of the situation. Man, Rockhold was so skilled, well-rounded, and the fact Bo was calling him out when he's old is disgusting because we know Luke would kill Bo in his prime. Should go fight someone in the middleweight, not a bum. Exactly. Oh, dang, I wonder who won. I think Colby beat Luke. From what I understand. Isn't Hamzat 6'4" and Islam? I don't think so. Guys, like the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. I would appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, too. My subscriber count has been battling up and down and up and down and up and down. Because I don't just go along. I don't just go along. Let me look at how many subs. Not net that I've lost, but just in general. Because I can look up how many subscribers I've lost. I think it's subscription source, maybe. No, it's not subscription source. Maybe it's subscription status, maybe. No, it's not subscription status. Maybe it is source. It's not working. I don't know how to work it. It's insane now. So if you guys could, please subscribe to the channel. There's got to be a couple of you watching right now that's not subscribed to the channel. I'm trying to figure out how to find it. I don't know. There's some subscription something or other. Yeah, I don't know. It's not working right now. But go sub. I know there's got to be a couple of you that aren't subscribed right this second. Go subscribe, you bums. Right this second. Look, I'll even put up the graphic for you. I'll put up the graphic for you. There you go. Love how you jump on Bo relentlessly. Pause. I'm not Jerry Sandusky. You only lose the ones you don't want anyway. I know. We build a loyal audience. But it's been crazy, man. My subscriber count's battling up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. I think what it is I gained a bunch of subscribers in like November, late November, early December. And I think some of those people came in and then unsubbed after they saw they didn't like that I didn't always go with popular opinion. I think. I'm going to be honest. I think my Tom Aspinall take brought on a lot of people. Not that that was popular opinion, but it brought a lot of people, and then they saw some other opinions they didn't like, so they're like, I'm out. A lot of people looking for confirmation bias. So I gotta get back on a roll, but I can't. It's not like I can pander, so I gotta just do what I gotta do. So go subscribe. I think Bo just nuked his reputation. Not that it wasn't already, but damn, that's hilarious. I think so too. But I think there's already a lot of people who think he's like bummy as hell anyway. Pereira beats Tom, but could lose a decision to Gahan. Agreed. Bro said jump on Bo relentlessly. I ain't Jerry Sandusky, man. I ain't Jerry Sandusky. Oh no, an opposing opinion let me unsub. A lot of people do that. It doesn't matter to me because I already have like a loyal audience. Like, it's crazy. Like, people may not think this, but we have a crazy loyal audience that is consistently viewing and consistently supporting. And so I don't need to get like 100,000 views a video. I get crazy watch time and I'm just slowly building. And when I have 100K, it's going to be more like 500K because it's going to be a strong audience, if that makes sense. I am telling you right now, 2026 comeback years from my boy Ank. Savior of light heavyweight division, Bilal and Pantoja. We'll see. Agree. Izzy is better than Alex. Agreed. Personally good because he mugs people. Izzy showed that. Izzy is way better than Alex. Yeah, Alex is just size advantage, to be honest. He's good, but it's just a size advantage. I don't agree. I mostly don't agree with your takes, but still a fan. We'll convert you. We'll convert you to believe in some of them. We'll convert you to believe some of that. Because I spit a lot of facts. Oh, wow, it's letting me to chat lives again. I was banned for the last couple weeks. Or was it a potential error not allowing me to chat? I have no fucking clue. No idea. Sub count is vanity metric. View counts and retention are way more important. I know. I just want to get consistently like 30,000. Right now, pretty much no matter what, we get 10,000, but that's not great. That's like the low bar that I've been hitting recently. But even an hour and a half video at 10K views is actually pretty good. People don't realize how hard it is to get views. They do not realize it. So it might not sound like much, but an hour and a half video getting 10K views with crazy watch time is absolutely insane. And let's see, like you look at my metrics, 700 likes, almost 300 comments. Pretty damn good if you ask me. Pretty damn good. Let me pin Kenny's comment. I just clicked on this. Let me pin his comment up to the top. Joey speaks facts. Thank you. I agree with some of your texts. I disagree with some of your texts, but I always like your videos and I'm subscribed. Thank you. Look, I just try to give you my opinion and explain to you why I believe what I believe. That's it. Excuse me. MMA dead right now? I know. Would you ever drop a GOAT list? Can you give me your top 5? Why the fuck do people care about these lists, man? I would consider it, but it would have to be... I don't even have the mental capacity to even think about shit like that. So I would have to really be roped into it. And I don't even know how that would be possible to be roped into it. MA is dead and it's the UFC's fault, not Ank, Marab, Armin, or whoever the fuck. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it builds back up. We got a big card. I'm going to make a video about how I'm excited for UFC 324. I need to get at least like one positive video out here and there. But it's like the UFC gives me so much to fucking hate, man. It's annoying. I might try to do another collab before the break's over, though. I might try to do another collab before the break's over. I think your thumbnails game is really good. Always stands out. Thank you. I think it's all right. I got an okay style. I wish I could do better, but I don't want them to be too professional. I think it looks almost corny, you know, when it looks so like highly edited. I just like simplicity that you can, like, you see my thumbnail and you know that's my thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys see one of my thumbnails, you know it's my thumbnail, right? Joey, start doing your takeaway videos after pay-per-views again. After a number of cards, I will try to. Thoughts on Guru Aiden collab? I don't really have any thoughts. I've seen bits and pieces. I don't really care. Like, you think I follow kick streamers? Maybe come out with your best of all time as your last episode of the year and build the momentum. I'll think about it. Your thumbnails are very distinctive. Yeah, I just try to keep them similar. MMA is dead as a sport because UFC is what I meant. Growth halted in Brazil. Prioritize entertainment over meritocracy. No USADA. No investment in scouting. They just don't care. How are you surviving without UFC? I'm doing all right. It's not really... It's not really... Like, I'm starting to, like, okay, I want it back, but it's not... I'm not like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I would prefer a 1 to 2 week break every once in a while is what I would prefer. Instead of an 8-week break at one time. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Give me a 1 to 2 week break every once in a while. That's what I would prefer. Ian Gary interview. I'd love to have Ian Gary on. It's just not going to happen right now. Somebody get me the hookup. I see your thumbnail. I click. Is Colby back or is he still a scrub? He's never going to be back. Do you know when the next break is? There's like a 1 week break in February maybe. Let me take a look. February, Valentine's Day is the next break for 1 week. So next week, so a week from tonight will be fight week. Next week will be the beginning of fight week. Did you see the UFC channel uploaded Usman Hamzat fight entitled Hamzat's hardest fight ever, then change the title? What do they title it now? Be honest, did you slightly grin when Armin manhandled Guru around and Guru was on his knees and his ass crack hanging out? And I didn't even see the whole thing. I've seen like screenshots and I've seen a couple like short clips. So no, I don't even, like, for me, it's not, one, I don't even care, but two, even if he got absolutely demolished and manhandled, like a lot of people are saying, how is that, like, I don't see how that's even a bad look on him, to be honest. Like, I know people want me to say, like, yeah, dude, he's such a bitch, man. I mean, dude, that's a pro fighter. Like, what are we saying here? Like, what are we saying? Even if you hate the guy, which I don't, it's not that I feel that way. I don't necessarily like him. I think he's a little bitch. But, like, I'm supposed to be like, oh, yeah, dude, he couldn't take down a fucking elite level guy. Like, I mean, from what I saw, I would dump him on his fucking head, Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards style. But that's just some uncoordination that I saw and low center of gravity and weakness. But at the end of the day, him, like, not out grappling Armin is not some, like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing, man. He should have just he should have thrown a fucking uppercut and knocked him out, bro. Dude, he would have got his ass whooped when Armin woke up. But, dude, that would have been fucking legendary. Imagine you just clipped him with an uppercut. So, oh, my bad, accident. You know? In post comment section saying Alex and Tracy broke up, someone said another first round finish. I'm dead. Joe, what's your pick for Sean Song? I'm probably going Song. Them uploading Hamzat versus Usman is the hardest fight. I guess if Gilbert Burns erased from existence and Morales Zero being erased. I don't know. Someone is trying to manufacture consent for Islam Usman. I hope not. I don't know why this break is hitting people that badly. Isn't it like 5-6 weeks every year during this time? Something like that. The only time I absolutely despise these breaks is when we come back to the shittiest card. Like when we come back to literally the shittiest card, it pisses me off. Beyond measure. Like nothing, literally nothing worse than that. Was last year Mackenzie's Dern main event? Yes. Versus Amanda Hebos. Is Joey still hating Bo Nickal? If by some miracle became middleweight champ, will he get some respect? He'll never become middleweight champion. It's not a shitty card. Just shouldn't be for the belt. Yeah, I agree. It's a great card. Great card. Great card. I'm going to make a video about it soon. I think usually they come back like mid-January. Is what they do. Joe, why are you picking Song? Personally, I feel Sean has been overrated, but I don't know if Song can out-grapple Sean for 3 rounds. Song's pretty damn good, man. He was busting up Corey Sandhagen even in the fight that he lost. I think Sean's massively overrated and believes in himself too much. Pedro Munoz was probably going to whoop him. He fluked a win over Aljo. He got dominated by Piotr Jan. Sean has 0 good wins. To be honest, I didn't even consider Dern Hebos to come back. I looked at 311, Islam Arman, and Umar Marab as a comeback. Boy was I hyped for that event. I know, it kind of got shit on though. Joey, get it? Song was doing better against Corey, but I feel Sean is the better striker. Yeah, maybe I'm just biased, but I'm like back to like I think Sean O'Malley's dog shit. You know? Whoa. O'Malley's a bomb. I wouldn't put my money on O'Malley. Joe, UFC has been losing hype since ESN is not carrying it. I don't know about that. I mean, it's been an off time. We'll see. I'm very curious to how the fans in the market kind of pans out once Paramount deal hits. Once the Paramount deal hits, you know? The funniest moment from the Paddy video when he made the back pain joke and Tom didn't laugh. Yeah, it was hilarious. I love just pointing out random shit like that. That's my favorite shit to point out. Like, bro didn't even laugh at all. Sean O'Malley sleeping Aljo was not a fluke because he trains every day to do that exact thing, so it can't be a fluke. It was a fluke, bro. If they fight 10 times, Aljo wins 9 out of 10. I don't care what anyone says. Don't care what anyone says. It was a fluke. It was a manufactured fluke. Let's just leave it at that. The UFC set Sean up for optimum circumstances. Chandler there is calling out someone other than McGregor. That's crazy. That is crazy. Chandler's calling out Eddie Alvarez. I mean, that's straight up wild. He's not... Chandler couldn't get Conor, so he's calling out Conor's son, basically. He's like, you were touched by Conor before, I'll take you next. The Bo video yesterday was a masterpiece. Thank you, Kara. The maid woman around here. Kara, one of 2 maid women around here. Her and Jane Donor. Shout out to Jane Donor if she's listening. Appreciate you. I feel like she's always lurking in the background. So, I mean, I'm still in awe. I'm still in awe from that dono. Back in, what was that, late November? That was insane. Once Conor's sloppy seconds, yeah. Sean subbing Aljo was a fluke. He didn't sub him. Round 1 of O'Malley Sterling was pretty close, and Sean has power. Feels a little unfair to call it a fluke. It's a fluke. UFC set up Aljo for failure. It was a work, basically. It was essentially a work. Prates is the only one at welterweight with less of a chance than Usman. Dude, Prates has no takedown defense. Man, crazy to think we were saying nobody beats Merab in years, and he lost the fight after that. I thought Jan... I'm pissed I didn't pick Jan. That's one of my biggest regrets from 2025. What happened in the Merab fights? Were those flukes? Exactly. Chandler's next call-out's going to be, come and grate me in the South Lawn bathroom at the White House, Conor McGregor. Yeah, meet me in the bathroom on the South Lawn. Meet me in the porta pot. I'll let you bend me over and put my head in the dirty toilet. Dude, I'm being dead serious. I know it sounds funny. I genuinely think Chandler has some type of sexual fetish surrounding Conor McGregor. Like, I genuinely think him talking about Conor McGregor, him fantasizing about Conor McGregor, has some type of sexual component to it. That's not a joke. That's not a joke at all. I know that sounds fucking weird. I know it sounds satirical. I know it sounds funny. There's some type of sexual component to Chandler's lust. To Chandler's lust for Conor McGregor, man. I'm telling you. There's some type of component there. I know it sounds crazy. I know you probably think I'm joking around. It's haha, it's funny and this and that. It's there. I can see it, man. It's very clearly. Joe, what's your biggest regret pick? Like leaning one way the whole time, then switch your pick. I have 2 really big regrets. Picking O'Malley over Merab the first time, and then picking Merab over Jan in the second fight. Umar wins his next fight versus Jan for the title will be fire. Now, Umar will beat up Figgy, and people will be like, he doesn't deserve it, man. He's a doggy. Chandler's probably crying. Why couldn't he? Okay, you can't do that to the willing, bro. You can't do that to the willing. You don't blame him, it's Conor? Yeah. Umar wins his next. I already read that. Why are YouTubers making negative videos about you and Kenny collab? Desperation for attention, man. People really like YouTuber drama. And so that's essentially what it is. A lot of people, it's easy to make content on other people. It's not easy to make your own content. That's the reality of it. But it is what it is, man. I think you can build a channel a certain way, but it's just like it has no soul. If you're making other videos about other people making videos together instead of actually covering MMA, you really need a job. I wonder how much money they make off of that type of shit. Like, I don't know. I'll tell you this right now. A lot of people do not like me in this community. And they think, a lot of people think they could run me off with harassment or ad hominems, or I'm going to be here until I decide I don't want to be here anymore. And what's really going to piss people off is I'm going to continue to generate an audience. I'm going to continue to generate support. I'm going to continue to generate views. I'm going to continue to generate revenue. And, you know, we may only have like 44,000, but we have a voice of like, we got like 100,000 or like 75,000, something along those lines. We got a strong voice around here. I don't care what anyone says. They can say, "Oh, dude, you got 200 people in chat. Blah blah blah. You got 170 in chat. Whatever it may be." They know. They know. They know, and they don't like it, man. They don't like it. I didn't say dessert. Okay, you're talking about something else. This is a strong community around here. Yeah, some people might have 100K subscribers, but they don't get any views and they don't have anybody in their community. I think there's a lot of people who have like smaller communities, maybe like medium-sized communities, maybe like me, but then they inflate their numbers by like purchasing shit, I think. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest, if I had the majority of the MMA community liking me, I wouldn't be doing my job accurately. So the best thing I can do is continue to gain some relevance. That's the best thing I can do. Continue to speak my mind. It may not be a shortcut to the top, but I'll keep pushing that rock up the hill. I'll take 40,000 loyal subscribers over 200,000 fair weather fans any day. Any fucking day. That's my thought process behind it. So, it is what it is. They can cry and whine and do whatever they want. I'll just be here grinding out my content with my chiseled bod, my sick fucking Santa beard damn near. I mean, look at this beard. I don't know if there's a sexier beard on MMA YouTube. I mean, look at that shit. Look at that shit. I mean, look at that. Look how thick, look how deep that beard is. Look at that. I can hide my whole fucking fist in here. If they ain't hating, you ain't winning. If the MMA community doesn't hate me, I'm not doing my job. If the MMA community isn't hating me, then I'm not doing my job. They wouldn't dare step to these waters. I've been watching UFC since Tough One. I like all my YouTubers, but you got to say, Joey, you're one of my favorites. Thank you, Drew. Fisting a grown man's beard. I'm fisting my own beard. They crying and hating you the same time they watching you. There you go. Unfortunately, creators on this platform all use similar tactics and methods in order for algorithms to work in their favor. It's why you consistently see them using your name and content. That's the reality, and people love that type of drama. It does very well. Does very well. People don't want well thought out hour and a half videos. Some people do. They want like 15 minutes of drama. 20 minutes of drama, you know? I thought we were meant best chances in the fight, not two to get. Brady, I don't even know what we're talking about. Dude said he said, I mean, this beard is crazy, isn't it? I wish I could just shave it all off for a second. I mean, look at that. Imagine if I just cut this all off. I wonder if I auctioned shaving this entire beard off on stream. How much could I auction it off at? It wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough. I've grown this bitch out for like what? I mean, think how luscious that is. Look how fucking luscious that is. Braid the beard. Imagine I just braid this motherfucker. It's kind of unkempt right now. Trim the mustache and we'll be perfect. I actually do have to trim my mustache a little bit soon. It's like hanging down in my on my lip. How much to bleach your beard? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'll consider like shaving my head bald. I'd do it for like 10 grand. I have to come through PayPal though. That's probably maybe not even that. But that's like as extreme as I would get. Armin said Sean Brady is nothing easy money if he comes down to 155. And how he needs real contenders. I don't think Sean Brady's going down to 155. That's like a made-up rumor. 10 grand, haha, that's a good deal, Joey. Yeah, good deal for them. Good deal for them. Maybe 20 grand. Someone send me 20 grand. I'll shave my head right now. Imagine. You're going to be bald soon anyway. My hairline has not changed since I was a kid. Diego always looking for some PayPal donos. You said this is the truth. People don't want well thought out honesty because a lot of times it reveals shit that makes them really have to wonder and accept truth they don't want. A lot of them are super low IQ, bro. Just the reality. Bilal and Gary were booked instead of Bilal JDM at the time. Who would you pick? Bilal and Gary were booked instead of Bilal JDM. I would have probably picked Gary, I think. I don't know for sure, though. I don't know for sure. I said Bilal first half of the year, Gary back half of the year last year before Bilal defended. It would have been razor close to back half of the year in May. So I don't know. I don't know who I would have picked. Sean Brady is short and has a wide frame. If he moves down to 155, he will fatigue and chin will get weaker. 150%. He's not going down. You have a special way with words. Stupid low IQ sounds about right. Joey, have you ever watched the video of Habib diving in a crazy river in Dagestan? Yeah. I don't know where it ends up, so I would have to pass on that. Watching Luke and Colby bully Bo was hilarious. I agree. Fucking hilarious. I'm done. It honestly sucks seeing people on a losing streak and people clown on him for not defending his title, but same people who glaze Sean Balmy Boy Strickland. Sean Strickland doesn't even belong in the UFC. He's the ultimate soy boy, man. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Damn. Excuse me. It honestly sucks seeing... yeah, it does suck. Teixeira and Yuri have 0 title defenses. Bilal's one of the oldest people to win the title, mind you. And everyone doubted him. Everyone fucking doubted him. Man, it sucks. Because I don't think we'll ever hold the belt again. There's too many killers, man. But, hey, you can say he's a former champion. Colby will never get to say that. He'll never get to say that. Who would you root for in a Bo Colby fight? I'd root for Colby, unfortunately. I know. Unfortunately, I'd have to root for Colby. I can't stand Bo. Shows Bigfoot real in Alaska. Yeah, I'm glad everyone else is finally hopping on the Bo Nickal hate train. Mr. King Ranch. Bo got stretchered out of the press conference with no serious injuries. Bilal versus Usman next or bust. That's the fight to make, but Usman's a bitch, bro. Usman wouldn't even get through Bilal, but yet he's trying to get a title shot against Islam. Damn. Looks like it might be time to hit the old proverbial dusty trail. Super bummy around here. I ought to do a... Hold on. Let's do this. I haven't done this in a while. Hold on. Let's do a goal. 2-hour stream. Let's see. Let's do a goal. 2-hour stream. Getting real bummy around here. Getting real fucking bummy around here. There you go. I set a goal, boys. For a 2-hour stream. Let's get it going. We haven't done a goal in months. I might just inflame a dono war that I created. If Usman versus Bilal and he wins, I agree deserves a title shot. Kind of, but not really. People honestly pick on vibes. Anyone who knows anything about MMA knows Bilal was a stylistic nightmare for Leon. You know, I was a contrarian. I was laughed at, and I was a Muslim. I was biased for Muslims. I said that for over a year. Said it for over a year. Over a fucking year. Joey Bo said he regretted even speaking. I know. I said that in my video before he even said that. I knew he regretted it. I knew he regretted it. He didn't want the smoke. He realized. He realized he got violated. He legitimately got violated. Yeah, I was watching that. I remember that. That was one of my best picks of all time. I hammered that home for like a year. I hammered that home for a fucking year. Think Bo would rage quit the UFC if these confrontations happen more often? Yeah. Dana would protect him at a press conference. You know that? If Dana White was there, he would have protected him. All right, guys, pipe down. I'm always making vibes pick, but only pick main events on UFC game. I don't do topology or anything. I'm surprised the UFC doesn't have anything like official picks on their website that lock in at a certain time. You know? Bo is a weak man. He didn't grow up. He's a spoiled brat is what he is. That is the unfortunate reality of Bo Nickal. Bo was as bad as Bryce Bitchell. Who would you guys honestly want to see Bo fight next? They're going to give him another bum. They're going to give him another layup. But who would you guys legitimately like to see him fight next? I'm curious. Here's my thing. Bilal already faced the worst stylistic matchup in Ian. He did fairly well despite losing. I think Ian beats him, though. Shavkat beat Ian. I think Bilal could beat Shavkat. I just think another year older, bro. I just don't think it's going to pan out well, unfortunately. I just don't think it's going to pan out well. Give him Hamzat like you want it. Yeah, let him fight Hamzat. And then let Hamzat main event against somebody else, too. You know what I mean? So let Hamzat fight Bo. And then Hamzat can then defend his title, for real. After that. Robert Whittaker or Ikram. They already happened. Robert Whittaker. And I picked them. Robert Whittaker. Hear me out. Bo or Armin at 170. Armin. Bo will eventually go down to 170. Here's the thing. He's getting older, but his cardio is not faded and his chin is only getting better. I don't think his chin's necessarily getting better. I don't know. Bilal's kind of a late bloomer compared to most. I just think age catches up to everyone at some point. Joe Pyfer, Bo Nickal, King Ranch versus no King Ranch. True. He felt how it is to get punched in the face, and he did not like it a lot. That's exactly true. I said that in my video, too. Bo versus Gregory Rodriguez. Never going to happen. They'll give him like a bum or two more, and then they'll try to give him they'll try to cherry pick him like a top 15 guy. And then if he loses that, they're going to cast him to the side. I found out about King Ranches because of the guy who sold Epstein a ranch in New Mexico. You know, somebody, after Bo was getting bullied by Luke and Colby, somebody said, Colby and Bo, I'd like to hear you go back and forth some more, but I know you're both Trump supporters. How does it feel fighting 30 minutes away from where Jeffrey Epstein always hung out? I think that triggered him a little bit, too. Nobody answered anything. Just weird media questions, I guess. I want to see him fight someone he's going to lose to for the lulz. Agreed. I watched Joe Pyfer beat the fuck out of him. Low-key, I think a boost would probably beat him. Good video with Kenny. It'd be good if y'all actually do more shit talking and stand on the disagreement in the future when y'all are more comfortable, because the video felt like a first date. What the fuck do you mean? You got to argue about everything? We were giving our thoughts on things, bro. Like, pump the brakes, brother. Pump the brakes. I'm just reading some comments. I didn't want able to catch up. Whatever happened to Albert Duraev? I think he got cut. No offense, but you lost the Usman debate with Kenny. There really wasn't a full-fledged debate, but there's no possible way of me losing. He said it wasn't deserved, but that's what he wanted. And I said it wasn't deserved, and that's not what I want. Y'all are fucking stupid. You lost the debate, bro. Like, man, you guys got to sensationalize everything. Like, you're a dumb fuck, man. Like, you're legit a dumb fuck. Like, I know you're around a bit, but, dude, like, you know how fucking stupid you are? Like, that shit actually is annoying as fuck. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you just made that shit up. You're like, bro, no offense, bro, but you lost it. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. How about that? No offense, but shut the fuck up and go suck a dick. You pussy. Joey hitting that old proverbial saying, whoa. I'm not Bo Nickal. Bo Nickal did an interview with the Schmo where he was crying about it. He's like, I can't believe they took it there, man. They're classless. They're classless. Do. LMFAO, the Sandusky Trail. Yeah, speaking of that, I think it's time to get out of here. We watching it with you last night? Bo was ready to cry with the Chamel. I know. All right, boys. I'm getting ready to hit the old Dusty Trail, not Sandusky Trail. No. I ain't hitting them Penn State showers. The Bears. Did the Bears play tonight? What about the Bears? Shit, was it wild card weekend? And I didn't even realize it. What games were today? I forgot, bro. Damn. Packers got eliminated. Panthers got eliminated. What do we got tomorrow? Bills versus Jags. 49ers versus Eagles. How many teams make the playoffs now? Jeez Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 teams? How many teams make the NFL playoffs now? Currently, 14 teams make the NFL playoffs under the existing formats. 3 wildcard teams in each conference. What it used to be. Used to be 2 wildcard teams, right? So they added an extra wild card, right? So up until 2019, there was 12. Okay. They came back and won in the last 6 minutes. Congrats, Camille. Oh, yeah, because they're 12 playing on wildcard weekend. Then there's the first seed for each conference. The fucking Bears. Congrats, bro. If I would have known, I would have had it pulled up and I'd have been watching. I'm done. All right, boys. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I said when we started, but when we first started, but you missed it. My bad, bro. My bad. Listen, if you have not checked it out yet, go check out the recent Bo video. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check out the Kenny collab. Maybe I'll do another Bo video tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something else. I don't know what. I have a few ideas, but I'm kind of just, it is what it is. Right now, I'm going to keep on grinding. I wanted to do an office revamp before the end of the break, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. We'll see. We'll see, boys. Like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the one who vapes for the 20 gifted members. Do an Armin video. What do you mean do an Armin video? About Dana White. Dana White's done a bunch of interviews lately, so I might do something on Dana. What's your favorite food after a long day? A nice New York strip. Good night, guys. Talk to you guys later. Good night. Appreciate your support. Good night. Go watch the other videos.